Hey, you guys. Um, Sitting here doing some work on the computer. God had dropped this in my spirit earlier, but he dropped it back in my spirit again. You're gonna have to cut off the attachment. You're gonna have to cut off the attachment. It's not them necessarily, the people that you got to cut off, or the things, the attachment that you got to cut off. It's who they are connected to. Um, and this is coming from a place where I've seen it in the spirit, and it's coming from a place where this is for people who are being attacked um, by spiritual warfare through witchcraft. And so you are going to have to cut off the attachment. There is a link, an attachment between you and a person that is attacking you in the spirit, and you're going to have to cut off that attachment. And I know sometimes it can be hard, it's not easy, but the person that you are attached to, whether it's social media or whatever, or whether you're talking to this person periodically, you're going to have to cut off this attachment because they're using that person, or they have attached a monitoring spirit to that person to watch you, to torment you. And that's kind of how they're knowing what's going on when it comes to you. And so, again, you're going to have to cut off that attachment. You're going to have to probably block some people. You're probably going to have to delete some people for your peace. But it's not them. It's like, it's who they are attached to. So I know God had told me to tell you guys a while ago to cut out the middleman, right? So y'all might have like a mutual friend between each other, that y'all might still talk to and deal with, and this mutual friend is being used as a monitoring spirit, and they're not knowing that they're being used as a monitoring spirit. I had situations where people will, you know, use a mutual person as a monitoring spirit, use their social media platforms to try to see what I got going on, or use their phone to try to send me text messages and things of that nature, and play and act like they're that person to try to get a response out of me. And if you are experiencing that, it's time to cut off that attachment. Cut it off. Don't worry about what people are going to say about you. Don't worry about how people are going to perceive you. You got to protect your peace. You got to protect your spirit. And you're going to have to cut it off. You are going to have to cut it off. Um, Again, some of these might be family members. Some of these people you might not really don't talk to as much no more, but it's time for you to cut it off, because I have seen so many times where people will get on someone else's social media platform and stalk somebody through social media, or use their phone to harass somebody, to monitor somebody. Like, protect your peace at all costs. I always say blocking you blesses me, but um, it's not the person, the mutual person, that's the problem. It's the person that you no longer talk to that's the problem, that's using the mutual person um, as a monitoring spirit, as a CNI dog, as whatever. And so you have to cut that person off. You have to cut that attachment. You don't need to be friends with people or be associated with people that are still associated to the people that's attacking you. That's still associated with the people that is constantly fighting you. Um, and that's gonna take up for that person. When it push come to shove, they will take up for that person and take sides for that person, even though that person is doing wrong. So go ahead, detach yourself, protect your peace. It's okay. It's okay to take people off your social media. It's okay to delete people off your stuff. It's okay to block people from your phone from calling you, harassing you. Sean, it's okay to change your number. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, it's okay if God tells you, give you permission to move, and don't give your family members and stuff your address. I done had some sisters in Christ that had to do that. They had to up and leave. When God told them to move, gave them strategy. They had to move locations or move states their family member don't know where they stay at, and their family members don't have their phone number. Their family members are not even on their social media. Like, they cut ties completely because their family members were being used as monitoring spirits and was attacking them through spiritual warfare, through witchcraft. So you're going to have to cut off the attachment. In order for God to bless you, you have to come out from amongst them, and you have to cut off these attachments, because a lot of these people are really fighting you in the spirit, and you can see it, and you're trying to figure out, well, God, how is these people gaining access to what I got going on, or trying to monitor what I'm doing, this and that, third? It's because there's a mutual attachment. There's a mutual door that's open that you need to close. Because you are attached to somebody, or attached to something that's still attached to them. So, with that being said, it's time for you to cut off the attachment. Again, don't worry about what these people are saying. And God is telling you to cut off this attachment too. So once you do this, God really is going to deal with them. When I tell you, when God has told me several times in the past, like, to go ahead and just completely cut it off, like cut it off 100% completely, no contact, no nothing, like delete off social media, block off social media, delete off or block from your phone, whatever, change your number, whatever. It's because God is about to move on my behalf, and God is about to do some things. And Lord and behold, I will hear a couple of weeks later or a few months later that something had done happened, that where these people are now going through the same thing that they try to put on me. So if God is telling you in this season to cut the attachment, cut the attachment. Because God is really about to move on your behalf. I told you guys in a previous video, He is tired. He is tired. He is tired of these people tormenting you. So you're going to have to cut off the attachment. Don't worry about people going to say. Some of these people might try to go the extra mile and reach out to you. Just stay your distance, because God is really about to do some things in this season, in this hour, and He's not playing. So go ahead and cut off the attachment. No is a one-word sentence. You do not have to explain yourself when it comes to you being obedient to God. You don't have to explain that. Just be obedient to God. Don't let nobody bully you or manipulate you or guilt trip you into trying to keep an attachment with them, or try to keep an open door with them, knowing good and well that this open door is causing you to be attacked by certain people because you have that attachment there. Okay? So I love you all. I pray that you all have an amazing day. Cut off the attachment, and I will chat with you all later.